Many gurus will come in many persons' life. The way guru can come on his or her own will, that's number one. A person dies number of times in his or her life. When you are depressed, you are dead. That means you don't know what you are. When you are angry, you are dead. Because love is the only quality you can have. But Guru Mantra is very powerful. Get connected. And a total surrender should happen to the disciple once the Guru Mantra is recited.
Guru takes the pain of the disciple on him. And from this, I can understand it happens.
Without Guru, the life is not complete. You can say, okay, many people are without Guru. Surviving is different. Living with life, energy, and knowledge is different.
Before coming into the sadhana, I was not aware that we need a guru. Frankly speaking,
A shishya cannot focus on the external happening. So when you put a question, when you put a request, I want a job. What you want, when you want, how you want, what you need exactly, Guru knows. Based on that only he'll answer.
so how a disciple who want to surrender, but due to Maya or due to his mind is not able to surrender, how he can do that?
Either you be with Guru in presence, in form, as much as possible.
Shri Mata Namah to all of you. A very warm welcome to another episode of Healing World Present Spiritual Talks with Bhavay. Today we are having our esteemed guest Guru Karunamaya, whose podcast our audience has loved a lot. Frankly, in my experience, the podcast that we have shot where people have given them a title of a satsang. So for me, it was something that I cannot even imagine in my life that those podcasts were so brilliant. So today we are going to welcome again Guruji Karunamaya in our studio, and today we are going to discuss about something which is very close to his heart as I know him. So I'm aware that this topic is something which is very close to his heart. And this is a topic which every Srividya sadhak or a person who want to begin his journey in Tantra sadhana or any sadhana should understand, because this is the core basic of every sadhana, because without that no sadhana can be done or no sadhana can be completed. So today we are going to discuss about Guru Purnima special topic, Mahima of a Guru in everyone's life, in my life, in Guruji's life, and what is the role of Guru in the sadhana. So if you are someone who is aspiring to come into the journey of Shri Vidya sadhana, or if you are someone who is already in Shri Vidya sadhana but you are not aware about the Mahima of a Guru, please watch this podcast till end, because the insights, the experiences that Guruji is going to share with you are going to open your eyes. That's what Guru can do. So, Guruji, a very warm welcome to you. Shri Mahatena.
Okay.
So, Guruji, today we want to discuss about Mahima of a Guru. As I'm aware that you are a disciple of Guruji Amitanandnatha Saraswati, I want to know how this journey began, basically how it started, how this journey was started.
I think we talked about it in our last podcast. Um, many gurus will come in many persons' life. The way Guru can come on his or her own will, that's number one. You can have a guru in three different ways. Guru can come on her own will with a purpose, divine purpose, about which this fellow doesn't know. Only Guru knows. That's number one. Number two, you will search for Guru with a thirst for knowledge, thirst for reformation, not for any materialistic thing. And you cry for Guru. Guru ben jnaan kahan se paऊं, बैजुबार में Manu Tadupad. You say, you have heard that song. So, standing at the doorsteps, he begs Guru. So, that's second category. Third category, unfortunately, is with Guru only for mantras, some rituals, and if Guru is there, all my problems are solved. With an expectation, a continuous expectation of mantras and results. Unfortunately, this portion is a major portion of the disciples, unfortunately. Um, to be frank with you, fortunately, my disciples would fit in the second and first category. No first category, second and third category, more of second. So, in my life, as I told you last time, Guru came on his own. I was okay with my life, with some normal namaskarams thing. He came on his own. Then, because fortunately I don't have any ambition to get something or to become something, true ambition to get something, to become something. These two happen only because you are not accepting what you are. You are not realizing what you have. You are not realizing what you have, that's why you want to get something. You are not accepting what you are, that's why you want to become something. Both are a big hurdle for your mundane and spiritual life. So when Guru came into my life, his name itself, Amrita Ananda Saraswati. To Guru Purnima is coming. Sahasraram Bujaruda Sudha Sarabhivashini Lalita Sahasravam. To shower the nectar of love and jnana and happiness, he came into my life. He knows. And fortunately, I didn't have any ambition or any requirement, thanks to the brought up of my mother, Yashoda, about whom I told. I never forget any time my satsang never goes without mentioning Yashoda, my mother's name, Amritanandana Saraswati, my guru. Without them, zero. So when he came and he gave a mantra also, because I'm not expecting anything, I didn't see any power in the mantra. And when he requested me again coming to read the mantra, recite the mantra, out of old person is requesting again and again, out of that feeling I recited. But then it happened. Guru Mahima. I experienced Guru transforms in three ways. One is by pravachan. That is for normal sishyas, initial people. They talk about Ramayana, Mahabharata, jokes, and some inspiring stories or power up mantras, all these things, to make them attract towards this sadhana. That is number one. Guru, bhashan deke attract kar. The second way Guru teaches is by his own behavior, a role model. There, you observe his behavior. Actually, Guru is without guna. Guru gunaatita, namatita, rupaatita, tattvatita, bhavatita, atita. And who is Guru? You are all reciting the mantra Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, not even Brahma, is equal to Parabrahma. Who is the Parabrahma? Sakshat, the one who is right in front of my eyes in a form, that is Guru, and he is Parabrahma. So when you cannot attribute any gunas to the God, how can you attribute any gunas to Guru? Whatever he is, like that Dattatreya is coming with wine bottles and the ladies, all the rishis come there for Brahmajnana. Looking at his way he has come, they go away because they attributed gunas to the form. Then he loves. You lost your chance. So, Guru cannot be attributed with any gunas. And it so happened, I'll tell you one incident. The second one, let me complete it. The second one is with his behavior. For that, your focus should be both on the mantra, on the lifestyle of Guru. People are satisfied only with the mantra sadhana. Yes, I did 1 lakh Ganapati, 6 lakh Bala. Then what? Then what? But what is that change you need to expect in you? That key is Guru. Like him, you need to become, because he is equal to God. You cannot connect to God because you have not seen him. You are seeing him. So, second is observing the Guru's character, observing his behavior, how he is handling the situation, how he is controlling his emotions, what is the focus. What a versatile skills he has. My Guru is a nuclear physics scientist. First of all, he was an atheist. Nuclear physics scientist. Being an atheist, he was a scholar in Sanskrit, Upanishad, and Vedas, meaning everything he was to quote. Nuclear physics scientist, of course, F is equal to mc square, all these things will go like this for me.
Same here.
And he built domes. Dome structure. First dome structure he built in South India is that. Civil engineer, electrical, plumbing, architect, anything you ask, singing.
Even water plant is there in Devipuram.
Yes.
I remember.
Yes. And then singing, dancing, unmindful of his Vinayaka structure.
True.
So he dances, he sings. What not? He does everything. Art, a beautiful art, versatile. All these skills are coming from what? Connection
With a divine.
the incarnation of God. So you cannot attribute. In my life, what happened? I will give you one incident. Guruji was purchasing some plots, house plots from people. And he was writing allocation of the plots to members, like his family member. I was considering myself as a family member at the time because I surrendered. I thought I surrendered myself. In fact, I didn't. So when he was writing the list, one by one names came. I don't want to mention the name, privacy. 5 names over. I thought at least 6th name he'll write. He's writing like this, and I was standing, peeping into the list. The 6th name he wrote, I think his name or his granddaughter's name. Immediately thought has come. How selfish he is. I was surrendered to him. He didn't even bother about me, how I live. The moment thought came, he said, you don't need this. Your mother. He told me. I didn't even open my mouth.
Same thing has happened with me also, but in different way. I'll share that.
So, that powerful Mahima is unimaginable. So, from there, I learned one lesson. He has the power and he knows how to control. And I learned a lesson from this that I cannot estimate a Guru. I cannot attribute any guna to him. That is, of course, role model. So, the second level of shishyas should balance both the sadhana and observing Guru. For observing Guru, you need to go where Guru is at least once in a year, and that is Guru Purnima. In olden days, my sister's marriage, when a marriage is there, people used to come 10 days before, stay 10 days after. That was a festival. Whole load of people. Like that, when Guru Purnima is there, a shishya is expected to come at least 7 to 10 days before and stay there for 7 to 10 days so that he can observe Guru and he can be observed by Guru. Both are necessary. So, because the third point I'm coming, how Guru transforms. When you are observing Guru, I used to observe Guru. They do. My Guru rarely gives satsang. And for every satsang, I should be there. I should put a silly question and then that developed into big satsang. He used to say, whenever Subbu is there, every talk becomes a satsang for me. So he sits like this. We used to sit, no, 2 or 3 people silently. And in that silent observation, we learned one thing. Guru need not teach, did not talk. Mauna vyakya prakaditam. That experience he gave just by looking at Guru, so many, and we don't know what we learned also. That is the beauty. If you measure what you learn, that is not a perfect learning. You don't know what you learn, but you see a different feeling in you. That kind of experience.
And this is, I want to share something like what Mon Vyakya you discussed now. This has happened many times. Like when I used to ask something from Guru Amma in my earlier days, when I just got initiated, when actually I was not aware that Guru is someone equivalent, much more than a god. So I used to ask Amma something, and Amma used to say like this, and I used to say, she's not answering my question. I'm asking, and Amma did 2 3 times this. But after a few days, I was watching a YouTube channel. Suddenly, a sentence came, and that was the exact answer of what I asked to Amma. And the moment that sentence I listened, I reminded this is the way Amma is answering my answer. So, Mon Vyakya, I can relate with that. That how a guru means if a guru will explain, like you have to do this, sadhna, this, we may not try to understand because we are taking it for granted. But the way she explained, she just joined the hands. After a month or 2 months, I got the answer. But till now, I'm remembering that. So maybe that is the way through which a shishya can remember the answer.
They say a true disciple about the doubt about a question or a question about to know something or want to get something. If you put that statement or request or question before Guru, he should allow it to be with the Guru. And don't expect any immediate result like answers or I want a job. Okay. And 1 month, nothing happened. Not highly. Question Guru is not having any power. Let me go to another Guru. That's what people think. But Guru is the one. Sri Mata is the first word in Lalita Sahasranam. One meaning, Prasad Bhaskar Raya has given a wonderful meaning. Anybody who can get that book, original version of Bhaskar Raya Bhashyam of Lalita Sahasranam, for Sri Mata, he gives 50 pages explanation. In that thing which is not measurable, which cannot be measured, is Sri Mata.
True.
So Guru is also Sri Mata. He cannot be measured. He cannot be analyzed. So when you put a question, when you put a request, I want a job, what you want, when you want, how you want, what you need exactly, Guru knows. Based on that only he'll answer.
True.
Not because you have asked. Even before you asked also, he can Sadhya Prasadi Viswasakni. So in that way, the second level of learning from Guru is observing Guru. So for that, you need to go to Guru and do the seva. Guru can observe you and repair you actually. When you observe, when he observes you closely, then all the nuts, bolt and nuts loose, everything he knows. So he can tighten that. During the process of tightening, a little bit of difficulty will be there.
I can understand that.
And you should feel like a surgeon doing a surgery for your health. not understand why Guruji is doing. For that, I always suggest to all the people to read Sripada Vallabha Charitra. How that Guru treats his disciple to transform him completely. It looks like a harassment for the people to when you read that story, how Guru treats it. And finally, he makes him get the blessings of darshan of Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara also. So that is second. Third one is silently Guru transforms. And you don't need to be with the Guru, you don't need to look at him. That's why Guru Mantra is a hotline for Guru. Whenever you recite Guru Mantra, you'll get connected to Guru immediately. You have a doubt, Guru Mantra. You have a pain, Guru Mantra. You have Ananda, which can put you into Maya, to protect from Maya, Guru Mantra. For everything is Guru Mantra. That's why very rarely Guru will give the Guru Mantra to you. Nowadays, everybody is giving first to Guru Mantra. That's a different issue. But he or she has to be confirmed that you are the proper sadhaka. And if I help you, you can use that knowledge and become.
In fact, with your words, I remember one incident. One of my friend who was from Mauritius, I recommended her to connect with Guru Amma, and Guru Amma gave her Ganpati mantra, but she did not give her Guru mantra. And I was like, without Guru mantra, how she can do the Ganpati Tarpan? But she did it because Guru Amma has told it. Guru Amma has not given her Guru mantra. She said, chant Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara. And now I understood why this happened, because perhaps she was not the right candidate for that, or perhaps some other reason.
It's like you cannot feed vegetable biryani to a newly born child.
True.
I mean, there is not an exact comparison, but Guru Mantra is very powerful. Get connected, and a total surrender should happen to the disciple once the Guru Mantra is recited. And once I was in Toronto, I gave Guru Mantra to one person in Detroit, very close by. And suddenly, I was having left shoulder pain, extreme severe pain. I was writhing in pain. Then after a while, after half an hour to 40 minutes, I struggled and it went. Then the call came from Detroit. Guruji, I had a severe shoulder pain. You know what? Miracle has happened. I just recited Guru Mantra. Oh my God, you are the one who transferred the pain.
Actually, I want to, I have heard this, that Guru takes the pain of the disciple on him. And from this, I can understand it happens.
So, Guru transforms a person. Without Guru, the life is not complete. You can say, okay, many people are without Guru. Surviving is different. Living with life, energy, and knowledge is different. That's why when you say Mrityave Swaha, Prananang Grandhiri Sudromam Vishantaka, Tenane Ahapyaya Swanamodra Vishnave Mrityame Pai, Mama Mrityurnasyata, Ayurvudhyata, that is a Rudranamakam.
True.
That doesn't mean let me live without any death. Mrityur Nashyatam. How can it happen? The one who is born has to die.
True.
Then how can you ask Mama Mrityur Nasatam, Ayurvudyatam? Doesn't make sense actually reading between the lines. What is Mrityu? Anadinidana Hari Brahmendra Sevita. Lalita Sahasranam give the answer for that. A person dies number of times in his or her life. When you are depressed, you are dead. That means you don't know what you are. When you are angry, you are dead. Because love is the only quality you can have. So many deaths. Lack of self-confidence, death. Lethargy, death. Lust, death. Greed, death. Hatred, death. So many deaths. That means you are losing your uh, quality or position as a human being falling out as a preta, walking preta.
Understood.
Shankaracharya, that Chandrasekhar Saraswati is called walking God, Nadamadum Daivam in Tamil. But if you have all these qualities, again and again you are falling down. From that depth, please protect me. Whenever I have love, I'm living. Whenever I have compassion, belief, trust on me, no greed, everything is life. And that life only Guru can give.
I want to show you something right now. We are talking about Mahima of Guru, and then Laddu Gopalji has put his mukut down. Wow. And I was observing that since we have started this, he has put his mukut down. The fan was going on at a very high speed. Now it is at a very low speed, but he has put his mukut
At
down.
that high speed, nothing happened.
Nothing happened, and now the mukut is down and on the feet. Look,
Yeah.
so I was just observing that out of respect of a guru.
That is why they say, whenever you say the name of a God or a Guru, without your knowledge, all the devatas, different deities will be there in invisible form. They respond like this. They are also a part of this knowledge. In fact, this fellow is not giving any knowledge. The knowledge is going through this channel. And that is the actual knowledge point. To prove that, he is just making some signs.
And frankly, when you are speaking, I was watching what happened. Where's his mukut? And I saw he has just put down his mukut. Even it has not fallen. It is.
Yeah.
You see. So I was just observing, and I have heard like in at many places, many like Kabir Das ji has said a lot of things about Guru that these days, frankly speaking, our generation does not respect gurus. What I have observed, because as per my mindset, if I talk about myself before coming into the sadhana, I was not aware that we need a guru. Frankly speaking, when my journey began, so it started with Vishnu Sahasranam. I had a very huge loan on me, and I had no job, and I have to repay a very big loan, and it was from my sister's bank. She's a manager there. Things came to me. Like I used to consider Sai Baba as my guru, as my first guru. I used to chant his mantra, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, help me repaying my loan. And she showed me Vishnu Sahasranam. I haven't chanted Vishnu Sahasranam. I used to listen it. I used to sometimes listen it many times. My loan got repaid, my business got started. I was happy. And I was like, wow, this is working like a magic. Every day I should listen. After that, my journey started. I started searching for the mantras of Lakshmi mantras on YouTube. I have to expand my business. I have to increase my turnover, my profits. So I started that. And each Lakshmi mantra gave me tremendous results. So one day I went to Haridwar. I said, why should I search from YouTube? I'll purchase a booklet of mantras, powerful Lakshmi mantras. I purchased a booklet from Haridwar. Powerful mantras. From there, whichever Lakshmi mantra I found it, I used to chant it on Kamal Gatta Mala. I have kept it for that. Slowly time went, and this place was initially designed for my commercial purposes. But Divine has some other plans. So what happened? When this place was getting designed at that time, while I was listening Vishnu Sahasranam on YouTube, automatically Lalita Sahasranam came. And I was like, wow, what an energy.
Padmanabha Sahodari.
What an energy. I used to identify things from energy. Like, I don't, even if I'm talking to someone, if I understand a person, I understand from his energy. So I was, wow, what a powerful thing. I took a printout. I said, I should decide it. Now I was searching about that. Now, after some time, I start getting some mantras of Dash Mahavidya. And Each and every mantra I was getting with the intention that, like a Lakshmi mantra, it will help me in expanding my business. Kali, Tara, Baglamukhi, Dhumavati, every mantra, I used to sit for entire day and used to chant a lot of those mantras, n number of malas without Guru Diksha. Without Guru Diksha. And one day found on YouTube that you should need a Guru Diksha. I said, I am my own Guru. And I started chanting. Slowly, what happened? Frankly telling you, that time, my business was like on the apex. But God has some other plans. So, what happened? They created a situation where something like some problem occurred, and I had invested some amount somewhere. So, it was in a danger. I said, I have so many powerful mantras. I will use those mantras and I will control the situation. What's the big deal? Now I have Dashma Vidya mantras. I have Devi Khadagmala, everything. I started chanting. The more I chant, the more problem becomes worse. And at that time, Guru entered in my life. And slowly I realized that it was all a plot to teach me the Mahima of a Guru, because the more I was chanting that mantra, the more the problem was becoming severe and severe. So when I went to Guru Amma, certain things happened, due to which I realized that it was all my ego. And when I realized that, at that time, Amma, a way of talking with me was completely different. And then at that time, I understood that she knew what is going in my mind. Without telling any single word, she was aware about everything. Not just everything in my mind, what is going in my life, she was aware about that also. And with what intention I came, she was aware of that also. So at that time, when I started understanding something about Guru, because till before commencing my journey with Srividya, it was all about money. And this place, as I said, it was commercially designed, but it became a sadhna stali only, because because I was not aware that I am going to start a podcast here. But it was Devi's plan. And perhaps it is the way how she wanted to teach people. Because today what I see is many people are doing the same thing which I used to do. I saw one video where one Panditji, he was not a guru, he was giving Mahashodashi mantra openly. And after that, he says, every night chant 11 malas, and next day you will see a lot of money will come into your life. Since I'm experienced into that in that field, so I can understand that without Guru Diksha, if you are going to chant, it will not be fruitful and it can create certain problems, because first of all, you are not able to handle that energy. It is a Mahashodashi mantra. You need to go through many kramas in order to attain that mantra. So I understand that. And God has shown me many such things. Someone is openly giving Bala mantra, not for explaining the power of mantra. He was giving and saying it is a very powerful mantra.
When he has given Mahashwarati, what
Oh.
about Bala?
So through that I understood that thing, that you need a guru to begin with your journey. And that is why I want to ask you certain things, that these days disciples, they consider as a guru as a human form who can give them diksha, and through diksha they can get the whatever they want. They want job growth, they want to get married, they want to get something. So Guruji, first thing I want to ask you, that how come a sadhak, because the spiritual journey in these days begin with a greed or some sort of desire only. Without desire, it doesn't begin. So how can a sadhak can understand the mahima of a guru, that the person who is giving me diksha is not just a human form. He's a Parabrahm Parameshwar. He is the enlightened form of the divine. He is equivalent or more than Lalita, because fan of a guru in our shastras is even beyond the god. And it is said that what guru can do, even gods cannot do. It has, I have heard in a lot in many satsangs about this. So how a blind person because I'm saying that this term blind because the person who is not aware about the light, he's a blind. So how come a blind person who is completely into the Maya of this world can understand the Mahima of a Guru?
In fact, that's the Mahima of the Guru. He makes him understand. First of all, a Guru, as I told you, comes on his own normally. As per the Bhagavad Gita or as per the Srividya, you are not the doer. And Durga Saptasati also, you are not the doer. Everything is her will. If the time is good, she will be coming as Lakshmi and make you do good thing. If the time is bad and she wants to play with you, she comes as Alakshmi and makes you do bad things. You are only an instrument. That's what it said. So having said that, if a common mundane person goes to Guru and how he can change the person or fulfill the needs of the person, that's what you are asking. Mahima of the, how he can realize the Mahima of Guru. So I'm going to Guru with this problem. This is my problem. And I surrendered to Guru, saying all the Guru mantra, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva, Maheshwara, Saksha Parabrahma, and these things. Guruji, this is my problem. Please, Guruji, this is my problem. Please remove it. What can Guru do? You are holding it.
True.
And every day you are telling Guruji, this is the problem. So on the other hand, suppose this happened. Guruji, this is my problem. I don't think about that. Now that I have given to you, I don't think. That's when it will go. You cannot, a shishya cannot focus on the external happening, number one. Guruji is not for external happening. The external happening will happen as per the karma only. Nobody can change. It is your karma. All the best Guru can do is compress the karma based on your surrender. So if you are surrendering a lot, instead of 10 years, he can make it 10 months, he can make 10 days, he can do 1 day, 10 hours, or he can make it so small as you experience in the dream.
True.
That's why many people have bad dreams. And they go to astrologer. Why the bad dream is coming? And he suggests like a homa. Then again loop. Again come back. So, Guruji has got that power. External thing, he can only compress, he or she. What he has to constantly observe. After trusting a person as Guru, what change I'm having. He has to write, he or she has to have a book. When you get a Guru, suppose you come to me, and after some 3, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months sadhana, I give you Guru Mantra. From that time onwards, you become a shishya. Before that, I'm a teacher and you're a student. There's a lot of difference between these two words. Teacher and student. I teach, you learn. I just forget. Another patch comes. But Guru Mantra, I'm a Guru, you're a shishya. And you no longer exist. My consciousness will flow through you when I give Mantra again. That's why whatever you think will be known to me. A correction will happen. And I can work silently on you. And whatever I want you to become, I can make it easily without any protest from the mind. When you're a student, the mind protests. Guruji, in that internet, I read something else. But you're saying something. You're only a student and I'm only a teacher. But when you are a shishya and I'm a guru, like say, kheer is very spicy. Yes, Guruji. I also tasted very spicy. That much surrender you need to have, no mind at all. Like the small baby doesn't have taste. It just tastes. And you call that taste as spicy or sweet. That's your problem. A taste is a taste. An incident is an incident. Good or bad, that is your mind doing. And the mind is absent. The Guru can work. So, how a disciple can decide whether the Guru is showing his Mahima on him or her is what are the disqualifications you have, bad qualities or what are the obstructions you have, anger, tension, frustration, all this you list and give it a scale 1 to 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. That's how the people will be there. And after Guru comes into your life, after a month or so, give that grade. It has to come down. This is how you observe. If this is not coming down, go to Guru and ask that Guru, like a surrendered shishya, Guruji, this is not going. What should I do? Don't say you don't have power to remove my anger. People say Guru comes, everything is clean. No. What should I do to make it happen? Like you are. Then Guruji will say, you do this come. So, any person, when the Guru comes, the change will happen, not the external. If you focus on the external, it's not going to work.
Internal. The first is
Internal transformation, you need to check and you need to get the guidance of the Guru. That's why 24/7 and invisible way, Guru will be working on you. Even now, when I'm talking to the disciples, I feel Guru is invoked on me, the way he talks to the people and the way he listens. I used to observe 30 years, the way he walks, the way he meditates. He doesn't sit and meditate. Okay, I need to meditate. Many people will sit like this. He doesn't care. He just casually will talk. That's all. Spine straight, or legs how it is. No. And once it happened, my Guruji was doing like this, and suddenly it went like this, and a leg spread. First, to be frank with you, in the initial days, we thought Guruji is in deep sleep. Normally, anybody will think. Then, after it's not deep sleep, something else happened. Then, one new person see his pulse. He's living.
oh my God.
He has got a doubt that he's gone. But really, no movement at all.
Mhm.
Like that. And so happened, we were observing, as we are observing, we also got into that meditative state. Silently. We didn't do anything, just observing. And whatever the progress, whatever in the process, the flow chart, how we went into the posture, exactly reverse he came. And then he just started, let's go. He didn't even ask me what happened. And how long, normal people, how long I was like this?
Oh.
What happened? Did you see any changes in me? That's a low level. He didn't even ask anything. Let's go.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll go. That kind of teaching he used to do. Silent. So Guru Mahima is invisible. That's what I want to say. Invisible. He silently works on you, provided you surrender.
True.
That's why many people misunderstand Osho, but he's a good scholar, a good philosopher. One time he says, you surrender to me completely,
Oh.
and I will not able to do anything to you. Then he got confused. What is the talk? You surrender to me, I will not be able to do anything to you. Then he says, when you surrender to me, you won't be there. When you are not there, how can I do anything to you?
True. Because when you surrender, ego is gone.
God. That I feeling will not be there. He'll be feeling as if we are being pushed to do something. I know I feeling will not be there. Guruji is working.
You reminded me one Bhagavad Gita verse. Actually, I haven't read Bhagavad Gita. What I used to do, I used to play it here on the TV.
Uh-huh.
And only one thing I remembered, I guess that is the crux for me. He said, if you want to get rid of your karmas, just think that you are not the doer. आप अपने अच्छे कर्मों को भी और बुरे कर्मों का दोनों का क्रेडिट ना लो and you are free from the karma. This is what only one thing I remember from the entire Bhagavad Gita. And somewhere I feel Guruji, the question which I felt like we have surrendered to Guru. But frankly, if I check myself also, somewhere mind keeps on dancing and I used to dance with the mind. So somewhere the ego is playing. So how can a disciple do a complete surrender to a guru? Because somewhere that dissolution of mind happens does not so easily. It is through the grace of Guru only. So if someone wants to surrender his himself, that get me rid out of this thing, these worldly things, or help me in coming out of this illusion. So how a person can do that? Because mind is something which is not in our control. So how a disciple who want to surrender, but due to Maya or due to his mind is not able to surrender, how he can do that?
Very good question. I'll tell you an incident. It happened in Boston, 2004. And that means 24 years back? 25 years
22
back.
years.
I'm 72.
Mhm.
72 minus 25,
Mhm.
47.
Seven.
47. So at that time, my Guruji came and they say in the Homa, in the Purnadi mantra, in the tantric way, we recite different mantra. Itapurvam prana buddhi deha dharma adhikaratah. That word we need to remember. Jagrat swapna sushupti avasthasu manasa vacha karmana hastabhyam pabhyam udarena sisna yonya yasprutam yaduptam yadkrutam tattarvam brahmarpanam bodhsvaha. So many karmas we are doing. So many ways we are doing. So many parts we are using. All that I am offering to Agni. So in that one word is adhikarataha. So it starts like this. So you are a disciple. You'll be given the role by the Guru. Take care of the reception. And the head of the reception. We'll get the feeling.
True.
Adhikarataha. That's where you need to observe. There's no surrender. So like that, I used to feel that I'm a guru and Guru listens to me, whatever I say. And I select a list of the people whose houses Guruji visits. Then it so happened, Guruji came. Guruji, what's the program he asked? Guruji, we need to visit all see the statement. We need to visit all these houses. Who is this Guru? Who is the shishya? I need to, can we visit? Can you visit? No. Then he took the list. All the names he struck. And the one name I wrote last because I don't like that fellow. We'll go to that. See, that is why they say, if you are, I'll continue this and then tell the other way how Guru was. So, to be frank with you, I didn't surrender to my Guru. When I surrender, I should not have any emotion. So, I got angry. Not angry, like in Telugu they say ukrosham. Like, how come Guru doesn't do what I feel? I was reluctant. So we said, let's go. And we went to the house. Guruji went inside. I was sitting outside in a sofa. Why are you sitting here? Come inside. I'm comfortable here. That's how I told. I still remember. I'm comfortable here, Guruji. You please go. Because they are doing Guru Puja, Pada Puja. You know, at that time, Guruji came to me. Because Guruji came to me because I was having such ego, such expectation. He has to reduce it. And that high ego and high expectation cannot be changed by a pravachan, cannot be changed by a advice. It will not go. Drishtadoshe Vishye Mahatma Krishna Manasa. It's a Krishna Manasa.
True.
It will never, black mind. No medicine can cure. You know what Guruji did? He sat by my side. Subbu, he calls me Subbu. I'm also learning. Some mistakes I do. You should not mind. I should have gone to all the houses. I know you have pain. Please don't mind. Sorry. Please come inside. All the ego crashed once. Such a big guru, he changed the world by bringing the Srividya outside. He comes to me, sits close to me and says, I am also learning. And where am I? What right I have to feel I'm something?
True.
Then it didn't completely cure me. So he took me inside and they did Pada Puja to my Guru. Guruji put his right leg and made me put my left leg by his side. Do the puja to this. Can anybody have that opportunity? I cried actually by misunderstanding my Guru. That kind of transformation Guruji will bring on his own. You don't need to make any effort to come out of the ego to nothing. You don't need to make any effort. Only two things. Either you be with Guru in presence, in form, as much as possible. I was with my Guru continuously, many number of months and years. Or think of Guru 24/7. Not with Guru Mantra. I'm reading my clean. So this only, how many times you can put it? You feel bored. I'm sorry to say that.
I understand.
Only once you have bhakti before the beginning of the podcast.
True.
We ask me to do like this every time.
I understand.
That is not the purpose of putting the Guru Mantra. So you observe all my video, 2000 videos are there. Every video, one time at least I'll tell my Guru name. So continuously think about your Guru. Connect to him or her mentally. Without you, I'm not there, not existing at all. That kind of bhava connection or a physical presence with Guru. And Guru himself will take over, or herself. He may be or she may be. Herself will take over and works silently on you and makes you ready for meeting. There's a waiting room, samayachara, samayapara. So before that, all the cleansing happens by Guru. So to overcome ego or to surrender to Guru, you don't need to do anything. Either you be with Guru. But one thing, if you are with Guru, whatever he does, you need to accept. Again, don't expect him to pamper you, to praise you always, and appreciate you. You may do so many things to... that also happened. That also Guruji worked on me. So I used to feel like I used to get up 5 in the morning, wait for Guruji to come up out of the house, and I do namaskar. I may go 3 rounds, goes away. This is Devi Puram. I need to take care of this, that feeling. So anyways, lot of things I used to work hard. That feeling I was having. So when some collector or somebody came, natural feeling, he will introduce me. Next, pontiff. I am pontiff, so he should introduce me. And I was going like this. I was about to go to front. He collector came and he ignored me. And some person, unknown person, in a Prakash Rao Garandi, he's the main person. All the activities are done by him only. If you look at me. So when you are with Guru, these types of things will happen.
I know. Actually, killing the ego.
Oh my God. Very, very difficult. Once you accept that, that's fine. So, first thing is, either you be with the Guru As
Mm.
much as possible, anytime, weekly once you go to
Mm.
Guruji's place, if you are close. Monthly once, if you are little bit far.
Mm.
Yearly once, at least our Guru Purnima
Mhm.
day, and be with him. With the looks, he can correct you. That's why in Telugu say Chalanmeena Darandulati Dirghaki, Drahasodvalmuki. These are the words in Lalita Sahasranamam. Sir, her eyes are moving very fast like this. And nanosecond that falls on you, your Janma is fulfilled. A nanosecond, right from the edge of the eyes, also, if mother. That's how the poetic description. If that is the case, when Guru speaks, if he looks at you, all the karmas are compressed. That's why when Guruji is talking, you need to look at him or her only, nothing else. Anywhere that look will wait.
I can understand that. I can completely understand this point. I can understand because, especially, this happened with when I met you in Kanchipuram. Amazing means it was a very deep healing was happening. And when you said, especially off camera, I want you to look into my eyes, and and I was like, I was completely watching you, and I was like, how I should maintain an eye contact because you were means a lot of energy was coming from you and
Not from me.
from the channel.
Like, I never accept any responsibility.
And
It goes like this, and that's when we are talking about her. When I'm talking about her, I'm totally involved. So naturally, the cosmic energy flows. When the first looks through, looks only, it goes.
true. And frankly, whenever I saw those podcast episodes, even I feel that my healing is happening. And whenever I'm angry, I tell you, I start watching the recordings of those podcasts.